I've been telling you guys for a long time, right? The quality of your living depends entirely upon your ability to do what and how, and to succeed in this industry. Oh boy, you got to put the work in. And I told you a lot. I told you guys all the time, man, we putting together nothing but mastermind individuals who are solution-based people who, if the world shut down again, they're still able to move the needle forward. We're live on set, and today I have Sage.
Hey,
We're in the
y'all.
studio. We're live. I'm going to be asking her all types of wild-ass questions because...
Why not?
Exactly. Why not? We're on set.
Lit. I'm excited. I'm getting on. I don't even know how podcasts. I don't even listen to podcasts,
You don't listen to podcasts.
but I'm going
Surprise, surprise.
to. I have to. I'm on them. I need to. And I talk so much.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And now you're what?
What do you mean? Age?
No, now you're gonna listen to podcasts.
Yeah, of course.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So we're live on set, y'all. Irv. Another episode. Strategies, execution, technology. I have some amazing talent. I mean, it's funny how you meet people in this industry. It's, you want to tell God a joke, tell him your plans. I come across a lot of amazing talent. I don't know how I come across. They just somehow, some way, just pop up in my face. And this young lady right here is no exception. Model, singer, songwriter, visionary, big homie, little homie, mentor, mentee, live performer, running shit in New York City. Am I missing anything? Painter?
Teacher,
educator?
Yeah.
Definitely an educator.
We forgot about that.
I mean, we're really, really getting started. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Sage, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being able to pop up. I told you, listen, man, what don't you do? That's a better question.
What don't I do?
Yeah. About to go to commercial break again?
Yeah. Because, what? I really have to sit back. What don't I do, though?
Well, then, if that's the case, then what are you doing now?
In my life?
What's going on now in your life that has you here?
That has me here?
Yes.
Well, currently, I've taken my music full-time at this point in my life. After doing it full-time for all my life, that's what it felt like anyways. I was going to school, always making music. Graduated school, still making music. Went to college, still making music. And that's all I want to do in my life. That's all I'm ever doing anyway. So it's I feel like if you follow your heart and you can make a business out of something that is, one, a gift, two, a talent, and it's something that you love, you're going to be happy and satisfied in your life. That doesn't mean you're not going to have challenges, though. It's going to build you to be the type of person that you need to be.
Where did this come from? Where did this start? Where did the love and passion
start? I be trying to figure that out, too. That's a question I'm getting asked a lot lately. And as early as I can remember, I was making music. So if you say...
What age would that be?
When I learned how to write, I was 5 in kindergarten.
So you started writing music since 5.
First grade, I swear to God.
Hey, I'm not gonna try to make you count.
Because even me, I be sitting back
I know what that means. I know
nobody told me go write a song.
I can testify. I've done that. So yeah. I get it.
So you just know.
I get it.
Yeah.
So since 5 years old, you've been obsessed with sounds and
music and singing,
patterns and
voice.
Things like that. Were you a genius when it came to those things in school?
Yeah, I went to LaGuardia. Yeah, I was a vocal major.
Okay, all right. So you just was but that's kind of going too fast now. You started at 5, then you say, "Oh, I went to LaGuardia."
Yeah, that's high school. I got in 9th grade. I was 13.
So when did you start recording music? Is an even better question then.
I started recording music. Okay, well, the first time I ever recorded a song was probably in the 7th grade. I think that was the
Okay.
first time I ever went to the studio.
Got it.
Yeah, but I always wrote music, but I learned how to write music seriously when I was in, I think, middle school too.
Okay.
I was in a program called a Broadway. It was founded by Adina Menzel. She plays like Elsa. She's the character for Elsa.
Really?
Yeah, she also was the original Green Witch on Wicked. So I met Adina personally, and like I hadn't had a lot of experience early on in life, even when I didn't like trust myself as much. So I feel like I was like
So
I
you
was
just
just
so you've been
gifted.
immersed in this for a very, very long time.
Yeah, if I'm being frank.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. I mean, who are your influences? Like when you had to, I know we have our peoples in the studio, you know what I mean? So shout out to Naya, you know what I mean? You know, we see you, sister. You know what I'm saying? I asked her
Yeah.
about, you know, her 3 artists,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave us 2 so far.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you, if I had to sum you up as far as your creativity and your artistry, if I had to
Mm-hmm.
define you, what 3 artists could you give me?
Okay.
Like what 3 artists sums up Sage?
Okay. Okay.
Your camera's gonna get a trip out all the times you done moved your eyes
I
away.
know. Cause that's the way I be thinking. I be thinking so in my head.
Uh-huh.
But okay, I feel like for number one, I don't know. Number one, I could say 2 people. Don't ask me how that makes sense.
Okay.
But number one is giving either Mary J. Blige or Keisha Cole or Jill Scott.
No, hold on, wait.
I have to be real because now I'm going back.
I mean, are you talking about like
Now I'm
living my
going
life
back.
like it's golden? That right there?
Now I'm going
Because you
back.
can't bounce those 3 in the same as one.
But you know what I'm doing right now?
No,
Because
you doing too much with that
I
one right there. You
am,
just jumped
because
Mary J.
I can't pick 3. I'm gonna give you 9 actually.
Gemini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm an Aquarius. I just have a Gemini moon.
Oh, so you are an Aquarius.
Yeah.
You just have a Gemini moon.
Yep.
So you're an astrologist.
I'm a spiritual being.
You're a spiritual being.
Yes.
Okay, so
We're all spiritual beings. You're a spiritual being.
I am definitely a spiritual being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not like us.
They're
They're not like me.
We don't look like this for real.
No.
We're just glowing colors.
I heard some people mention before, they was like, oh, there's no black and white. Everybody's just different shades of wheat.
Yes.
And then you pulled out the chart. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah, actually, right. We actually are.
That's what I said when I
Different shades
seen
of wheat.
that. Literally, there's no white. You just beige.
All right, so now listen, I cannot take 9. I mean, as much as I want to take 9, I mean, for entertainment purposes, I mean,
Okay, I'll limit this.
I asked you who's your top 10, but I need to know who's the top 3 that sums up Sage. I need to
Okay.
get 3. That's not gonna work. You cannot go Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole. She went from Jersey to Oakland and then went to Philly.
Because I had to
She
think
wilded
about.
for respect.
I had to think about who I grew up listening to, and I'm trying to think of what shaped my voice now. Now I actually can like remember it, see it clearer. But okay,
You see
okay.
what?
Like my influences into my music that were like unconscious to me at the moment. Because like when I grew up like I don't know a lot of songs. Like you could tell me some well-known songs and I'll be like, but if you play it, I'll be like, okay, I know the song.
Yeah, I know.
That's just the type of.
It's funny too, because do you know about Shazam?
Yeah.
I love Shazam. I
You're right.
Shazam all. Like since it started,
Yeah.
I'm like the Shazam king. I Shazam everything.
You're right.
So anytime I go upstairs, like my phone right now,
Mm-hmm.
and all the music that I listen to,
Mm-hmm.
I Shazammed. I don't listen to like the radio.
Yeah.
None of that stuff.
See, no, literally.
So
I just know
so it's-
songs that I know.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. I be at airports and you start hearing, you be like, in the restaurant, be like, hey, this is my song. I heard it's on Grey's Anatomy. This is my jam right here.
Right. Literally.
So give me 3.
Okay. I'm gonna say Summer Walker.
Mm.
I love Summer Walker. I
Summer
can't
Walker's
lie.
fire.
Yeah, she's so dope. I'm gonna say her. H.E.R. I'm gonna say her. And Jhené Aiko.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. So Summer Walker, her, and Jhené.
Yeah, they really shaped my life.
Do you
music.
play instruments?
I I could play the piano. I used to play the guitar, but I told myself how to play the piano. So I
So when you
would play the
mention
piano
her,
by ear.
what is it about her
Yeah.
that? See, I listen to your tracks, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music.
Mm-hmm.
I see the direction. You know what I mean? I even like when you pop your shit. You know what I mean? Like, quote unquote, you don't give a fuck.
No.
You know what I'm saying, man?
How you know I don't give a fuck?
Because when you gave me your information, right? So check it out. So you gave me your information, right? I'll never forget, it was on a Thursday because my daughter's basketball games are only on Thursdays, right? Tuesday and Thursdays, but this was a Thursday. I know it.
Okay.
So when you gave it to me, remember it was like that's when I was like in a transition in school.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had it in my Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting off of work, running, came out here, get the car, and now I'm driving to Queens to a basketball game. Music's just on because it's just, sync automatically to the car.
Right.
So then leave the basketball game, syncs right back to the car automatically to the Bluetooth. I'm on the highway, and I'm just hearing it just vibe out. And I'm like, my lady's like, shout out to T, shout out to you, baby. Who's this? I'm like, I don't know what. Yo, this is my homegirl, yo. It's my peoples, yo. Yeah, man. Yeah, I actually just met her, you know what I'm saying? But this is what she brings, and it's good because it was a good vibe. You got good energy. Right. The music's clear. So you said as far as a music artist, but then you also said you engineer.
Mm-hmm. I engineered my whole project.
That's rare.
Yeah.
You don't meet that many female artists, models, podcaster, engineers. Yeah. What got you into engineering? You was fucking up your mixes?
Honestly, that's real. That's really real. Because
the masters wasn't mastering?
Because I feel like the first time I ever went to the studio, I did not enjoy the experience. And I think that's like real for anybody who just starts like going to the studio or doing something that's like out of their comfort zone. Because as comfortable as I was in writing music, I feel like for a long time, I was just a writer. Like I kind of psyched myself out from singing my own work all the time because I was too shy. Like,
okay.
Yeah, because I went through my own insecurities and stuff. And then it's just like, Like, truthfully, I know that just because I was being so scary about it that I needed to do it. Like, do anything you're scared to do. So it was been a journey. Like, going to the studio and like experiencing like not really like feeling comfortable in my art, knowing that it's everything I wanted to do, always made me go back and like work harder. So it's like, okay, well, if I don't like recording at the studio, let me just try to do it by myself. Like I've never been the type to give up. Like if it don't work the first time, who cares? It might work the second, third, fourth time, or it might work the 40th time.
Hey, listen, these light bulbs wasn't created the first time around, right?
Right.
Got to have a lot of trial and error.
Yeah, literally.
And that's the definition of success anyway. You know what I mean? If you don't go through any of these feelings that's here on these plaques, you know what I'm saying? Then you feel you didn't really, you're not even ready for what this industry has to offer.
Right, and you don't really want it. Like, I don't give up. Like, me now, I feel like you have to really pick and choose what's worth it. Like, I have to weigh out all my options and figure out, like, what do I truly want? What's most important to me right now? Like, how do I prioritize my life? And I'm always constantly doing that. I feel like I've been doing that since I was little. Like,
you feel as if you're an overthinker?
Definitely. I can overthink. Me now, though, I think I naturally just think a lot. So I think more than the average person. But I think less than I feel like I used to think before. Like, I think more positively than I used to think before.
I'm glad you said that. You know what? We're going to revisit that. So there's a couple things I'm going to revisit when we come back from commercial break because we have to pay some bills. We're live on set. Irv, Sage is here. And we're going to get into those things, from before. Yeah. In the meantime, we're live on set.
Oh, my God. See? Okay.
So you love creating, you love music, and you deserve to have a studio that works for you, not the other way around. That's where Some Law comes in. These guys, they're unapologetically dedicated to doing it right from the start. Some Law knows every project is unique. They'll set you up with a smart budget plan that's built around your vision. They're with you every step of the way, checking in, guiding, making sure you're always on track. With us, there's no more struggling between wants and needs. They get what's essential so you can focus on what matters. Hey, the governor trusted, and it's simple. They care about bringing your ideas to life. So, photo shoots, headshots, videos, music production, Some Law has the experience to bring your vision out of your head and into the world. Don't wait any longer. Call us and take the next step to share what you've been dreaming of. And I'll see you guys in the studio.
Slipping away, hoping that you notice. Distance creates a passion that brings focus. If you create, you know that you were chosen, simply innate. You're free to be awoken. I guess that we're all chosen, but sometimes it's unspoken. Don't know where you are going, can't see where you are going. I'm lost in this big ocean, I'm drowning, I'm not floating. Do you care to?
And we're back on set. And yes, Sage is here. And she said Summer Walker,
Mhm.
her,
Mhm.
Jhené. Why Summer?
See, I am doing this a lot because
Listen,
my love for her.
you just named 3 female artists that I find to all be fly.
I love her. She's flawless. Like Summer Walker, I started listening to Summer Walker when I was about the 8th grade, and I told you I started really like getting pushed more to writing music when I reached middle school because of that camp I was in. So like I had
Got it.
performed in the Kennedy Center. I performed at Carnegie Hall, but I think that was dance. I was on the Kelly Clarkson show, and I had wrote a song for Wicked, and like for their like production off Broadway. So like in that moment, I was really much in like a contemporary type of bag.
Okay.
So when I got in like the 8th grade, then I started getting into like my Daniel Caesar, and then I found Summer Walker and CPR and Karma, and like exploring her journey
Talk
helped
about
me
it. Talk that
figure out
talk.
myself, because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I love music and I love her music. So I'm like, let me try to make R&B music. So she inspired me a lot to like get more like sensual and figuring out like who I was, and I was becoming a teenager then too.
She could
So she
stand there
really-
and just demand attention.
Yes.
Just how she just, and she has a lot of insecurities with herself as well.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So now her,
Mhm.
you don't play instrument. You ain't just grabbing like that guitar. Like if her was here,
Yeah.
her with her
She would
on him, on that.
Yeah.
So
I can't play a 4. This is a bass. I'm pretty sure. Or it's an electric guitar.
Yes, electric.
I could play an acoustic guitar. Like I know songs. I've written songs on like the piano and the guitar. So even if I can't like play a song that you're playing me, I can play a song
Okay.
at least.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm serious.
So
'Cause I created songs.
so you love, so you just don't just write songs. You actually like are like the. So are you the type that's eclectic, that just goes around the studio and mess with guitars, or if there's a piano there, you're banging on the pianos. If there's drums, you're banging on drums. Are you like that type of eclectic all over the place?
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely am. Me now, like I be in the studio. Studios aren't like that no more. Like
What do you mean?
Okay, the studios I've been in, like, cause I be in New York studios, they don't be having like pianos and stuff. They don't barely even have midis. And like I know what this is because I went to school for music, so it's like, and we just be putting on beats. Like I got used to, I had to. It took me a while to transition from like creating every part of a song to like just making a song to something already made.
The Legos aspect of it.
Yeah,
You consider it to be like Legos?
I can do
My
that.
friends,
like
we struggle.
I love doing that.
We struggle with the conversation about producers.
Yeah,
There's different type of producers. There's those who get a lot of sounds that's already set up and then y'all connected like Legos versus somebody who's gonna grab the Korg Triton and the MPC and channel them into each drum pad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sound for sound and build
The whole
actual
thing.
track from scratch.
Yeah.
So there's different definitions of scratch. So what era do you really, I mean, so you're from the era of creating sound for sound.
I've
Who
watched
giving
people
you
do
that drive? Like who?
I do that? I've only did that like once.
But still, though, but who else in your family is talented musically?
Okay. Well,
Because it just doesn't just. Hi,
come out of nowhere.
I'm Sage.
I don't know though too. I feel like I'm living like my grandpa is always with me. Like my grandpa, he passed away when I was in the 8th grade, and that really like meant the world to me. So I feel like that really helped me choose to take music seriously because he was always the one that told me like you're gonna be famous, and I'm like, okay, grandpa, I guess I'm gonna be famous. Cause every time I go to his house, he bought a like keyboard for me when I was like 5. He bought my first guitar. He had mad tambourines. He had the metal Caribbean pans. I forgot what they called. And he's the one who always like he really pushed me there. Like we had that in common.
You said
Always.
what's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm Trinidadian. Well, yeah, my grandpa, he was Trinidadian on my mom's side, and her mom is from St. Thomas. So I'm the Caribbean and West Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, Virgin
Nice.
Islands.
Oh yeah. Actually, you, I believe, follow one of my partners, Mario Abrams. That's my homeboy right there. You know what I mean?
I'm like, I'm gonna have to go on Instagram. And see
Yeah,
what that
man,
is.
very, very talented, phenomenal visionary. He was actually on the set as well, you know what I mean? And I just said, so you say you got Trini, just like roti, bust up, and stuff like that. Motherfucker good, you feel me?
Yes.
Shit good, man,
listen.
for real. Yeah, so you have that rhythm that's naturally in you from both sides, basically. You can't like, you know, okay.
That's just my mom though. My dad passed away when I was really young too. But I know that his side was Puerto Rican and Black, and my mom says maybe Native American, and I'm like I could see that too.
Well, we all got a little Native American.
Yeah, everyone's at this point, so it's like, but yeah, he was Hispanic and Black. He didn't even speak Spanish though, so I'm like, people be thinking I speak Spanish.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
like, no.
Espanol.
My kids was teaching me Spanish.
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, you gotta be like a sponge, you know. You can learn a lot from them as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't actually have kids though. I need it. Every time I say that, I gotta make that clear. No,
Gotta give them the disclaimer.
Yes.
Okay. So we have Summer Walker, her, and Jhené. Now that right there, that when you said that, I already knew because just listening to your sound, you have that. I'm here. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, so you like even when you say certain things, it was like, damn, she's saying that shit like she doing like gut punches and all that. You know what I mean? Like with their delivery. So I think it's really, really cool, man. I admire it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What gives you the fuel to write that?
To make that type of music?
Yeah, you know, like I mean, you don't.
I love this question.
You know, your music doesn't sound like fucking Abbey Road from the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you mention those three phenomenal talent, yeah, that kind of sums up your music. Yeah, like I could really hear your music and say, yeah, that's the little sister of. If those three got together and found an artist,
yeah, me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'd be like, ta-da. But wait, what was the question again?
Jhené.
Oh yeah, why Jhené?
For you, why
for
Jhené?
Me, because I always had this internal knowing of like who I was, like my universal truth. And Jhené, I really resonate with her because she expresses that through her music, and she uses her music to heal. And that's what music is for. And that's what music did for me. That's what I do with my music.
You been heartbroken before?
Hell yeah.
No. Like, have you been like heartbroken to where like you write like the crazy songs? You believe that you like have you? I mean, you make like Woo, baby. The camera don't lie. She gave me the look, baby. This shit. She was like, oh shit.
Do you know who I am? Like, yes. I'm telling you, if you hear some of my music, like my friends, like in my music, you can get the unhingedness a little.
Honest.
But I've had crazier songs. Like I have crazy songs. I have songs nobody's ever even heard of before.
So how do you want to be seen
How do
in
I
this
wanna be
industry?
seen?
Yeah.
How
In
do I wanna be
2025, how does Sage want to be seen?
I want to be seen as the bad bitch that I am.
You want to be a bad bitch?
I am a bad bitch.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking. I have to understand these things. You know what I'm saying, man? Because it's like, like I have like one of my homegirls. You know, she's from Miami, and she's a handful. And you know, I love you, girl. She be like, this bitch gonna try to call me bitch and try to offend me. You better put Miss Bitch on me, you feel me? I'm riding around here in an S63 Mercedes AMG. I ain't playing with these bitches. And I'm over here laughing my ass off. And she's dead ass. And she's driving faster and faster as she pop her shit, right? And it's like, you know, I always find that interesting because, in this game, how do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Do you feel
The word bitch?
Like, yeah, the word bitch.
Okay, I feel like, and I've said this in my songs before. I could play this song right now. Literally, you can't call me a bitch. Only I could. And I know I'm not a bitch. Even me sometimes I gotta catch myself because I really talk to myself.
So then why say it?
Why say bitch?
No, it's like
it's like a feeling. It's
I'm
like
trying
a
to
vibration.
figure out how you want to be seen in the industry.
Okay.
I gotta understand.
And I said as a bad bitch.
But see, my thing, I gotta also understand that if I'm saying I'm promoting you to like up and coming music for like maybe like an Essence Festival of Culture.
Yeah, and then you be like, Sage is the baddest bitch I know.
Only person I was able to get away with that was Megan Thee Stallion because she was already
Yeah.
in a position to.
Uh-huh.
But when you use that word, I have to now say, it does take it does put you in a box.
I guess society's gonna put you in a box anyways.
I'm saying though, but I mean, but
I see.
the
Okay, I could be more serious about it.
No, listen, because you could pop your shit through song.
Of course.
Because that could be the alter ego though, but I'm saying to understand how do you see yourself in this industry? Do you see yourself more like a Meg Thee Stallion? Do you see yourself like a
what type of archetype?
like a Nicki Minaj? Because you said Summer Walker.
Yeah.
And then you said her.
Yeah.
And you said Jhené.
Yeah.
Jhené, the way she pushes herself musically, so her out of here. Summer, fire, but very mellow, chill.
She
play it
makes
safe.
the lover girl songs.
Huh?
She makes the lover girl songs.
Yeah, but I don't think she's consistent enough.
I mean, yeah. Okay, for me, if I had to say,
Do they
how
call
do I see
themselves
myself?
bitches in songs?
Yeah,
I know Jhené doesn't, and I know her doesn't.
okay, no.
Her doesn't. Does Summer do it?
Maybe.
I've never heard.
Yeah.
Listen, first
I'm
time
that's why I have to add the Summer because Summer's gonna say that shit that's like.
no one said that they're not gonna say that shit because me hearing your music, I hear that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when I asked you who you are, you said, I'm that bitch. So
I said I'm a bad bitch.
You're a bad bitch. So you want to be seen as a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am seen as a bad bitch whether I like it or not. Okay. I could be more what's the word? More detailed with how I want to be seen.
Well, I mean, I'm here figuring you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A bad bitch is just one angle. I'm also super
what does that mean?
intelligent. I want to what?
Because I've seen the side of you where everyone gravitates. Like you naturally have a glow.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things of you named 3 phenomenal artists that I can't recall like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you tell me that it sounds like Glorilla.
That's a
like the approach, like
oh, like
aggressive,
my aggressiveness.
yeah.
That's just come from New York. I can't even lie.
Born
like
and
I'm from the
raised?
hood. I'm from Harlem.
Born and raised in New York?
I'm from Harlem. I'm born
She's
and
like
raised in Harlem.
Harlem, okay.
I'm Harlem.
Harlem.
That's why I could say a bad bitch because like I still got that streetness in me, but I am a complex being. Like I'm multifaceted. I have multiple sides to me. So it's like, yeah, of course I want to be seen as a bad bitch, but it's like, you know what? Just beautiful. I'm a beautiful goddess. If I'm gonna be more frank, a bad bitch was just me saying it for shits and giggles.
I wish you could see how the kids look at you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know who I am.
And
I'm not a
also,
bitch.
no, I'm only going off for what you are. Who you are.
Listen.
You call who you are. I'm just saying though is that
Yeah.
I know that when I see like the talent, you know what I'm saying, man. That
Right.
you allowed to be however you feel you are when it comes to song.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so quick to put yourself in the box. If I'm just making suggestions, I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Right.
But I do know that in this world of with your height,
Mm-hmm.
with modeling,
Mm-hmm.
with these brands and markets,
Mm-hmm.
you could be in a whole lot of other places
Facts.
without putting yourself in an area where they're not going to really support you.
Okay. I could understand that. I could understand that. Yeah.
You're allowed to be whoever you want to be.
Of course. I know I'm wait. I've already
But I would be I'll be serving you a huge injustice if I didn't even like say that to you.
Yeah.
Because I hear the music. I'm talking about Grammys is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't put yourself in the box,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna put you in all the boxes automatically.
Right.
So you don't gotta call yourself anything besides all the honest things.
I'm Sage.
Like you're Sage. You're like you're a songwriter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I say how you want to be seen, like shit. What do you want on your mantle?
What about what?
I want plaques. I want a little bit of all y'all stuff.
Real. What do I want though? I want so many different things. I already have everything that I want.
Yeah, I want you to think about that because we're gonna go to commercial break and pay bills on that though. But know that I want to know what you want. So this give you some time to actually think about it.
Okay.
We're live on set. Sage is here. Naya's here. But she's in the cut. But don't worry. I heard the music. Fire. Oh, that's on the way. Believe that. Yeah.
Right.
You love creating. You love music. And you deserve to have a studio that works for you, not the other way around. That's where some entertainment comes in. Guys, they're unapologetically dedicated to doing it right from the start. Some Law knows every project is unique. They'll set you up with a smart budget plan that's built around your vision. They're with you every step of the way, checking in, guiding, making sure you're always on track, if you know what I mean. With us, no more struggling between the wants and the needs. Get what's essential so you can focus on what matters. Hey, Governor trusted, and it's simple. They care about bringing your ideas to life. Photo shoots, headshots, videos, music production. Someone has experience to bring your vision out of your head and into the world. Don't wait any longer, yeah? Call us and take the next step to sharing what you've been dreaming of. And I'll see you in the studio. Yeah.
Do you care to help me float it? I look like I am floated.
I think I got it all figured out. I don't.
Don't know where I am going. Take me away. Take me from this hopelessness and the strength. I cannot be unfocused. They popping pills in a drink, but all I do is smoking. We maybe vape, trying to kill these urges. I've been trying to kill these urges. I'm still floating. I'm still floating.
Yeah. Back on set.
Yep.
Sage is here. We over here talking about putting ourselves in boxes. And she seemed to be I want to say a Jane of all trades because you do a little bit of everything, huh?
Right.
So now I'm asking you, and what could people expect in 2025 from you?
You're gonna receive more music. You're gonna get a new project for sure. Whether it's one or two, we'll see. I always like surprises. Depends how I'm feeling. But for sure more music, more partnerships and connections with like other brands, other people, other creators, of course. This year is all about partnership for me.
Mm.
That's why we're here right now.
Yeah, and that was exactly that's like the first question that I was saying coming back from break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I was asking like where do you see yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like who are you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, where do you see yourself the direction? Do you see yourself like trying to get Grammys, or are you aiming for any of the awards?
I know I'm gonna win a Grammy. I've already won it.
Yeah, you definitely got some stuff on the way. And I was listening. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what you don't do. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
reason why I was asking. So it's
So I feel like me, I'm just always striving to be my highest and best self always. And you are your higher self. And when you know that you're your higher self, your opportunities and potential is endless. So it's not like I have goals and my aim that like, oh yeah, I want to win a Grammy and this amount of Grammys. Like I feel like if I just focus on doing what I love and creating music from my heart and from my true emotions, that's gonna be enough to I probably win who knows however many Grammys. That's gonna make me a star because I'm not sitting here like, oh, I need a Grammy. I don't need anything. I don't need me.
so what's gonna um are you gonna sell your music? Do you plan on selling the music?
Selling it to who? Like selling my songs for people to sing?
Are you an ASCAP or BMI?
ASCAP.
You're ASCAP, okay. So you're part of American Society for Composers and Publishers.
Yeah.
Got it. So
I will sell my songs, but I'm the type I will write you a song for you. Like any song that I've ever written for me, I feel like it's for me. But there are I have so many songs though. I can sell my songs. I would just don't have any songs that like I'm sitting here like, okay, I really want to sell this song, but if the time called for it, I would definitely sell my songs.
You'll sell your music?
I have so much. I'm not some of them songs I'm never gonna like ever
You're
think
never
about
gonna revisit
again.
right?
And they're really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I had to think about that.
I have to ask you because I mean I'm kind of like putting her on the spot, so don't yell at me, Naya. I was hearing a little snippet of what you've been working on in the studio, like.
Yes.
And I've been hearing you doing some really, really good collaborations. Any of the people that you want to name that you've been working with, Naya?
That I could shout
you
out?
know?
Yeah. Well, shout out to NYA. She here in the studio with us, you know. That's my girl. And we always go everywhere together. We've been working together consistently since I met her. Like, from the second week, I think I knew her. We was in the studio, and from there we just be in the studio. And even if we're not in the studio, we're recording with my studio, or we're recording with our friend's studio, or we're just always in a different type of studio, whether it's like a photography studio or a music studio. This is a studio. I'm always at the stool, like literally. They be like, "What you at? Where you at? What you doing?"
Studying, working, figuring something out, pushing buttons. Yes. Somebody's around me pushing buttons.
Experimentation.
Exactly, for real though.
Creating.
Yeah. So you work with Naya. I've heard you had a bunch of songs that y'all working on an album together.
Yeah, we're working on a project. Well, I think projects just naturally come after being a creator. Like at a certain point, you have to get to the point where it's like, okay, we've worked. Now, what do we feel like we have to show? So a project is definitely in the works, whether it's this year or next year. We're just gonna take our time with it and pour all we can into it. We can drop it. Okay. But when I say take my time, not too much, because I am not a big person of holding on to things. As you can see, I have a lot of things I've already held on to.
Because you're not an overthinker
anymore
about certain things, because you've gotten better.
Yeah, and I trust myself. And I trust myself, and I can get what I want so much faster now because I've worked so hard and I've mastered a lot of things.
I respect it.
Yeah.
So, what builds up these emotions? Like, what comes to mind when you write?
What I write?
Yeah, like when you start wilding for respect.
Me, I be going through things, and I'm such a kind, genuine person. And like, you see how you say like my aura is like magnetic.
Very much so.
I will always point everything out to astrology because like I'm ruled by the moon, and I'm a very just like emotional, empathetic person. I feel like I wear it on the outside too, but that also comes with like me having a lot of things being hidden as well, just because I'm just a very in-depth person. And I don't know. Like, you know, when I wear my heart on my sleeve, you're bound to get hurt sometimes. Like, that's just life. Like, if you take risk and you love full-heartedly, especially in the world that we live in, you're bound to get hurt. Like, and it's just a part of life. Like, what can you do? When I get hurt, I just write a song. Then I feel better.
That's what I was gonna get
I'll
to.
write as many songs as I can until I feel better. Like, it don't mean I'm gonna write one and like that's gonna work, but it's like it will help just because, even if it doesn't feel like it helped in the moment, I know it's gonna help just because I expressed how I feel after growing up, not always being able to do that.
Have you ever been to therapy?
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to start therapy again.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I need.
Is it? Have you ever had writer's block?
Yeah. I think I just choose not to write.
What's the longest
that I didn't write for?
Well, you just as far as this not writing, because I mean, like writer's block. I've suffered from writer's block for maybe like 6 months.
But I feel like writer's block too is a choice. Like, everything in life is a choice. So it's like sometimes your body just chooses not to do anything just because.
I was able to write words. It was just like
you couldn't write a song.
And no, it was weird though, because it was like
you just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah,
right.
I was writing all types of shit though. I was just like,
yeah,
nothing made sense.
Nah, it'd be like that. I feel like we need journeys like that as an artist, so that like I think everything's always a constant cycle of like death and rebirth. You can never be the person that you was yesterday ever again. Yesterday is over.
Ever.
So yeah.
Never, ever.
Never. Like it's over. And I'm like, when was my longest time I actually haven't writer's block? I would say like maybe 3-6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always about like 6 months, and then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, like you're always gonna have a breaking point. The universe, life will always find something to trigger you.
That's right.
So
somehow,
it's bound.
Right?
It's bound to happen.
Somehow, some way.
I always tell people it's never gonna last forever. Like, trust me. As somebody who's been writing all my life, I'm still writing.
So, is anybody else that you've been working with in the studio?
I've been working with Abu. Shout out to Abu. Abu's our friend. I met Abu. Well, I met Naya through Abu. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I met NYA like that. And who else do I be working with? I was just in the studio with my friend. His name is Madlog, but he don't have no music out yet. I've been working with a lot of like upcoming artists that are. Okay. Even me, I feel like I inspire a lot of people to go after their goals. And I'm always telling my people, don't be rushing, or like don't be rushing, but don't be waiting too long either. Like you don't have to do all these things just because you feel like you're too late, but like also don't be psyching yourself out because you'll never start. And when I started, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I just know I wanted to start.
You just had to get in where you fit in and just go, right?
I just know I wanted to start. So it's like I work with a lot of different types of people. Like I've gotten a lot of different types of collabs, and a lot of the people now that I work with are honestly just my closest of friends. Nice. Which I am so grateful for, because growing up, I always wrote songs with, like, I always had a friend too. Like in first grade, I was writing the songs with like my best friend at the time, like growing up. And then high school, I had a group of friends that we all wrote songs together, and we dropped our first song together besides one of them. And I mixed and engineered that song, and that I feel like really pushed me forward. But even going through that journey, I kind of had to realize that like I cannot be relying on other people when it comes to like music. Yeah. Because it's something that I want to do. You have and to. Like other people are in their journeys. They don't know when they want to start, or they might not even want to start. Yeah. Like you don't know what they want to do, and it's like I just knew I wanted to start, so I just started. And it took a moment. Like it's been a minute of me just doing it by myself. And, like, it been a minute of me just, like, okay, well, my closest friends, like, of course they're always going to support me, but, like, they can't be my fans. Like, the people that are going to make me successful and rich, they don't even know me. Yeah. The people that know me the most, they probably don't even really care, and that's fine, because music is subjective.
And it's not that they don't care. They just, if they really, really care about you, they're allowing you to, like, trusting the process.
They're trusting the process with you. Like, we all sitting around, like...
enjoying the show.
Right.
Like, you know, hey, listen, I'm sitting back eating popcorn. I want to see when you go in the studio, what you come out with. You know what I'm saying, man? Or, you know, when you're not reaching out and expressing your feelings, and then when you work on something new, it's like, oh, that's how it feels.
Yeah, that part, too. That's so real now.
That's the therapeutic aspect. Even like with this, you know, it's like such a blessing to be able to just come down here and just hit the record button and just go off.
If I had this in my house, I don't know. I be doing some crazy shit.
But it's only a matter of time because, I mean, we know that you definitely are going to be getting some stuff over there, right? We know that for sure. We definitely going to get some stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just find it very, very interesting that what you have shows coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 shows. I have one on March 6th and I have one on March 8th. Be there or be square. If you're not there, you suck.
Where at?
Oh.
I got a show on March 2025. Be there. You heard me?
That's it. Be there. I don't know.
Where?
Nonstop.
What time? What day? What is it?
I think both of them should be in Brooklyn. I gotta look on my phone for these exact dates. I've been honestly, and I'm proud to say this. Last year, I definitely did work my ass off.
The information
and now,
will be in the bio.
Yes.
Make sure I put all that in the details.
Yes, the link will be there. I just know March 6th, March 8th. All my shows usually start around the same time. They always start around like 6. They say they start at 6 or 7 and really start an hour later back, but you need some gap so everybody could get there and have their seats and have their drinks and you can have your blunt and you can sit down and relax.
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
We're going to run the commercial real quick because I want to make sure that this situation is tight because I'm going to ask you a couple of good questions.
Okay.
We're live on set. We'll be black and back.
We'll be black.
You love creating, you love music, and you deserve to have a studio that works for you, not the other way around. That's where Some Law Entertainment comes in. These guys, they're unapologetically dedicated to doing it right from the start. Some Law knows every project is unique. They'll set you up with a smart budget plan that's built around your vision. They're with you every step of the way, checking in, guiding, making sure you're always on track. What more could you ask for? With Some Law, there's no more struggling between the wants and the needs. They get what's essential so you can focus on what matters, what you love to do. They're governor trusted, and it's simple. They care about bringing your ideas to life. Photo shoots, headshots, videos, music production. Some Law has the experience to bring your vision out of your head and into the world. Don't wait any longer. Call them and take the next step to sharing what you've been dreaming of. And I'll see you in the studio.
Okay.
Lander? Landr? Doing something musically?
Yeah, she dropping a song.
What you do, DistroKid?
This kid be acting stupid. Them people don't ever help you when you need them. They don't be there.
They're never there.
They're never there.
They're never there.
Like,
And then you gotta be careful with them too, because then if you like cancel it, they now have this thing where they found a way to find whatever card that's attached to your name, and they'll try to build that too. So they reach out to me like this, or like to this day, we're unable to. I'm like, yeah, because I done removed it from everything. I don't know what card you
right.
think you're finding. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And in 10, 9, 8. Hey Siri, set my alarm for 20 minutes. Yeah, that's on record. And we're live on set. We're back. Some Law's here. Irv's here. Sage is here. We're in the studio.
Yep.
Before we left, you were saying make sure people come to the show, get their drinks, have their blunts. You're a smoker.
Yes.
So you like smoking like cigarettes, or you just smoke a
no,
little puff on the ganja?
Yeah, I
Little bit?
definitely, I'm a
Little-
pothead, but like not too much though. I feel like I'm just a girl and a grown ass woman, but I'm a girl smoker. So like I don't be smoking like 10 blunts a day. Can I do that? Yes.
But you got shit to do.
I got shit to do now.
Yeah,
I
you
can't be
got-
doing that all the time. Maybe
Yeah.
on like if we having a really lit day and it's somebody's birthday, maybe.
You turn
10
up.
is a drag.
Look, you making the face like,
Nah, because I'm about to go see my friends this weekend and they be smoking 10 blunts a day and I maybe could hit hit the blunt like five times a day.
you-
But like I
Wait,
can't
hit the
do-
blunt or smoke 5
No,
blunts?
hit the blunt 5 times. That's why I had to make it
so-
clear. Hit the blunt 5. I can't smoke 5
so
blunts.
you want a person like, so you like an occasional, like you'll twist up one spliff and then you take like,
and then clip
put
it,
down,
and then hit it for
to
later.
be continued. And
Yes.
I do these things in increments. I got shit to do.
Yes.
Got it.
That's just how I
got
be
it.
smoking on my regular. Even when I'm not on my regular, like even when me and I smoke, we be like that. Maybe save it for later.
What do you want out of this? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in like
We're smoking?
No, like
Oh.
in Rihanna. I'm thinking about now. It's talent. Like in Rihanna's world, do you see yourself becoming a mega star?
Oh, I'm a superstar. I
No,
see
I hear
myself
that.
as big as Rihanna.
As big as
I love Rihanna.
So
She would be somebody I say is like my archetype because we both Caribbean. We both talk our shit. I be having an accent when I make my music, and I think I've really just
which accent?
learned.
Which part? Like the.
I feel like I have like a New York Caribbean accent when I sing now. Like even when I talk, it's just be like, okay.
You speak Trinidadian?
No, like I don't even speak patois. Sometimes
You
Naya be
don't
watching
speak
me.
patois?
No, sometimes it just come out. And
So
I
is that still? I
swear.
thought patois was only Jamaican.
No. Well, you let me know. Naya Trini too.
You're
I'm
Trinidad
like-
born, Trinidad,
Yeah.
TNT.
But it's patois. I feel like regardless, I don't think it's just Jamaican.
Well, you guys.
It's like a dialect.
Is it?
What's the difference? Yeah, I'm like, what's the difference
Either way.
between the way Trini,
Jamaican? Yeah.
man, in the Virgin Islands, they speak patois. It don't really matter.
Okay. Well, I mean, I learn something every day.
In my
So my thing is, so do you? How many languages do you speak?
One,
You speak English?
English in New York.
Oh, in York.
In York.
Yeah, I speak York. You hear me?
I'm from New York.
Harlem. I speak Harlem.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yo, everybody pisses me off because every time I tell somebody I'm from Harlem.
Are you like one of those? And I say this respectfully, and I don't want to chew my ass off because you know I love y'all out there in the Harlem world, right? Shout out to Tiny Bones, my dog. Cause y'all big on fashion. I put that
Facts.
shit on. You hear me?
Always.
I put that shit on. Do you have to always put that shit on?
No. If you from Harlem, you're gonna run to the corner store with a net on your head and some socks and flip flops if you got to, and still be the baddest bitch. The niggas is still calling you down the block, like, yo, she right there.
Yo, Lon Jones. Yo, what up, Lon Jones?
Now you hiding because everybody on the block knows it's you, and you look crazy. You look a mess.
Well, why do you do it then?
Because it's not about everybody. This is my world.
It's your world.
Yes, and sometimes I just want to be me.
Yo,
I
Lon
don't
Jones,
like-
Gucci flip flops. Bonnet head, come
Socks
here,
and
Miss Bonnet head.
sandals, like-
Bonnet red bone. Come here, Bonnet red
But that's how
bone.
you know you it for real.
Yeah, I guess.
Even on them lazy days, people still be saying I'm fly, and it's like I think it's just me. Like
Nah,
it's
yeah, I hear
not
what you're saying.
you, it's who in it. Like it's not what you wear.
I try to tell them all the time, man. You know what I mean? You know,
It's my soul.
you can hate the player, you can't hate the game. You hear me?
Right.
So, question: you see yourself as big as Rihanna?
Mhm.
Let me ask you: when it comes to creating, what's your strategy? Like, what is it that gets you in
My mode.
your mode to become as a creator?
As a creator, how do I get in my mode?
Yeah, like Beyonce. Beyonce gets into when she turns into that Sasha Fierce.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess that'd be her definition of that bitch. That
Mm-hmm.
and that turn into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I go. Like, is it the music? Do you have to hear the music?
Uh-huh.
Do you have to something has to trigger you? You know,
Usually-
does something have to happen for you to be like, you know what, man, fuck this, and then you just start
Naya has literally witnessed it happen. this
literally.
month. Literally.
She literally, they say literally, you know what that mean, right? I mean, she done been through some shit. Now you done literally. Now you're looking like this motherfucker.
No, because
Nah.
she has. Like
Nah,
that
she
first
turn
song
up?
I played you. It
You
do.
get like that. Hashtag you what? Hashtag you get like that. Yeah. All right. So
Usually something triggers me.
what could we expect? Like going into the new year, what could we expect? I mean, we know you do all these different things.
Yes.
Are you gonna be doing the modeling aspect of things? I mean,
Um,
what are you gonna do at this height? You're not playing basketball.
Everybody's always asking me. I'm like, my height is just doing what it's doing.
My height is just doing what it's doing.
Everybody always
You
is
said
like,
you said you model.
I do model, but I feel like if you're an artist, you have to model. It's just a perks that I actually
Have you
model.
done any of the walkways and?
Of course. I'm gonna be in a fashion show next week, Friday too.
Where?
I've been downtown. It's always downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, but do I know where exactly right now? No, I have so many things sometimes. I just post on Instagram. I share the location. I gotta look at it. It just be so many different locations, but it be in the same vicinity.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
But yeah, I have a fashion show next week. I can walk the runway. Like I'm runway height.
You love heels?
Yes, literally.
yeah?
I have heels in my bag. We're gonna shoot after this. It's like a photo. Now it's like mixing the modeling aspect. Now I'm using what I learned from a year of modeling, like professionally, and putting it into my art.
Nice.
Yeah, like this year, my label is no longer model. Like I'm done with the labels. I'm done with the. If anything, you look at me, I'm an artist. That's it. Because an artist is multifaceted. I can't sit there. When people ask me like, what do I do? Of course I say like, okay, I write songs and I model and I do this and that. But now, as of this year, after going through last year, I'm like, I don't want to be a model and be an engineer and be a mixer and be this. And I don't want to be wearing so many different hats because people are just going to constantly try to put me in all these boxes. And if I pick these boxes...
That's not so many boxes, though. Those are some really, really powerful boxes.
They are very extremely powerful boxes.
Especially when you get amongst the company that's in those areas. I mean, it's
that's
very,
gonna come
very...
naturally, though. I feel like if I just focus majorly on my music, it will attract those opportunities instead of me so much. Like, okay, last year I was leaning on being a model more than I was leaning on being an artist. And that's what I learned. That's why, for me, now it's like a switch. Like, I'm a model, of course, but I only can be so, like, calm about modeling now because I worked so hard to where I have the opportunities now.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I'm not like in a striving model right now. I was last year, and I was in a million shoots, and I got my account to 14K, and like people hit me up and ask me to do shoots for them now, and I'm always grateful for that. I'm always doing collaborations, but it's like now, okay, having that, but how do I integrate that into my art so that it works for me more, and I'm not just a model?
And kick the music door down, huh?
Yeah, for real.
I hear what you're saying.
Now it's like, okay, y'all are gonna watch what I'm doing. You're gonna watch my shoots because I model, but you're listening to my song. Like you're gonna have to listen to my song when you see me modeling because
and that's what it is. When I was talking about having people on the set, that's what I mean when I say masterminds. You know, people don't realize the amount of things that it takes. Some people listen to you. Oh, you say you make music. They listen to your music. They don't realize that you're the one who engineered the music. You're the one who wrote the music. You're the one who had to find the structure and find the different riffs and the different like they don't care about none of that.
They just see it.
They just want the song. Oh, song done. Like okay, and it's like that's not it. It's so much more than just the song. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like with you, with all these different things you do, that's why I was asking, where do you see yourself? Because for all the different things you're doing, it's like you can't lose.
Never.
And listen, I'm a very, very hard judge when it comes to music. Because, I got cousins who can't stand me because if their music isn't honest,
you don't want to hear it.
I just don't want it.
Yeah, no, literally, I feel that. That's the type of music I like. Like I think that's why my music is so raw because it's like every song gotta be more honest than the last. I'm in a totally different place now, and I don't. As much as I wear my heart on my sleeve, like the world can't know everything about me. So it's like it's always a constant. Like what doesn't anybody know?
Well, I guess they're gonna have to find out through song, right? And you're
Stay
gonna
tuned.
find out just a little bit more after we come back from break.
Yeah.
Some Law, Irv, I'm here, live on set. Sage is here, and we'll talk about a few more things. We'll be back.
Yep.
and pretend, 'cause I could see what will happen. Yeah. I guess the whole point of me making this song, like, I don't know what I'm doing in life. I really
I got one for you. Here you go.
Okay.
Rib, ready?
Okay, wait. Who would I want to make collab?
All right, I got one perfect.
Okay,
5, 4, 3. I appreciate that. That's a good one. Let's see where you going with that. And we're back live on set with Irv. Strategies, execution, sometimes technology. Sister Sage is in the studio and on the set. And dead or alive, if there's anybody you can collaborate with,
Yeah.
who would it be? I'll give you 3.
Sade.
Mm.
She alive, right?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so that's coming. Who else? Summer Walker for sure. Or and SZA. That was my 3 then, I guess.
Okay, I'll take that.
Mm.
So, are you a vegan?
Some days.
Some days?
Yeah.
Some days. So you don't eat all types of meat, or you just like you go to
Um,
deli and be like, yo, let me get a chopped cheese. Let me get it. You're like,
It depends how I'm feeling. These days, I really just can't get myself to eat like all types of meat anymore. Like, I don't even know how I would feel about a chopped cheese just because it has so much mucus in it.
yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. So what's gonna be the next step? What's gonna happen now? Like, what's happening for Sage now?
Now in my life,
Yeah, like what's happening for you now that you said that, but I leave here. I'm about to go shooting again. It's like you just
right? No, yeah, this is just has been
You're
my
like a
everyday
robot.
life. I can't lie. Like after last year, I finished my first year in college last year, and I decided not to go back after having an amazing summer in the city and like being a model like the whole summer for real. Up until the point where like I started to get more paid gigs and stuff, and I even considered being signed. And now I did all that, so I'm like, still feel like I was psyching myself out. So now I'm telling you, like this year, I recently quit my job. So when y'all see me win my Grammy, just like Doechii, it's all true faith.
I reached out to her because I didn't see her in a while, and I was like, hey, like, what's going on? It's like, yo, I ain't playing, man. So, I totally agree that whatever you say you want to get done, there's some things you got to give up to get exactly what you know you deserve. I'm telling you, a lot of them. So that leads to this. If you were on a cliff and you had a parachute attached to you, would you jump?
Would I jump off the cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a parachute.
Yes.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I am that parachute.
Yes, see. How about you, Naya? If you had a parachute attached to you, would you still jump and take the leap? If I don't,
Yeah,
okay,
she'll do anything that.
She's jumping.
Yeah.
She's jumping. She's with us. She's in the air. What the fuck you got me doing? The bullshit.
No, yeah, I
But
don't
you know
even
why
like
I asked that
heights.
question?
Mm.
You know why?
Why?
Because there's so many people that will not take the risk. A lot of people are comfortable just being stagnant.
Ooh. See, that was wow. Wow. Right.
Yeah. And then
With they
5,
lights
4,
out.
3, 2. So there's so many people that are afraid of actually taking that risk. I mean, having a parachute on and not knowing what that feeling is. Like my boy Cat Daddy, he'll let you know, if your car don't go over 170 miles per hour, we're not even having the same conversation.
Right.
Not in the same speed, not even the same tax bracket. And that's how you got to see it. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
It's like
You moving too slow. You got too many
you
reasons why
probably
you
you
not gonna do
probably
it.
paranoid just staying at the top, but that's such amazing view. You're never gonna know what it's like to when you act unless you actually
Yeah.
jump and let go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And hearing your music, I know that you have a bright future ahead of you. I hope that you just stay grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that you don't have management, right?
No, I'm independent.
That has nothing to do with management. So
Being independent artist.
yeah, like you still need to
Well,
have management
of
or,
course,
or some
that's
type of
at some point I do want a manager, but even with all that advice that I'm getting, just where I'm at in my journey, like I know I'm gonna have a manager when it's ready, when I'm ready to have a manager. Like everything's always divine for me, so I don't have a manager yet right now. That's probably because I still need to learn some things, and when I have a manager, that's a new part of my journey.
So when you perform, these are like you like just trying to get your feet into the door
Mm-hmm.
of areas and
I promise you, I don't even reach out to people. They reach out to me.
no, I hear you, but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I'm
but my
like,
thing is though, but so when you're doing these events, these are
mm-hmm.
not like events that you're seeking. They're like looking for you.
These are events that are looking for me, but I think everything is divine for me. So it's like if I'm being called somewhere or like I get an opportunity, everything is always divinely aligned for me. So it's like it doesn't matter if I don't why I'm being called there. It's always a reason why I'm there.
Got
And
it.
like with every like venue I've ever been to, it's always been better than the last. Everyone, promise you. And I just be sitting there like, wow, okay, let me just spirit just want me to sit back, put my seatbelt on, and relax.
So if there was, and I keep on going to the threes.
Mm-hmm.
If what could people expect from you, like for the rest of this year? What could we
Mm-hmm.
expect? Like, what's coming out that we know? Is it like certain?
Oh,
you
is it certain
show
things? Oh, for sure. I'm dropping a deluxe to my album this year for sure.
which project?
Hidden Gem. That's my first and
Okay.
only. Yeah. So I have to drop the deluxe to my baby just because there's so many other songs that I was sitting back like, should I make another project? But I'm like, no, you should just drop a deluxe for that project. And it may come closer to the end of the year because honestly, I'm at a point to where I've been like in a new bag. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drop a new project and then I'll drop the deluxe because I'll have you focus on something else and then I can bring back my project for those who didn't listen to it and for my new audience that I've attracted with my new project. Instead of just dropping a deluxe for the people who already know me or the people who know me like now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. In that camera, if there were anything like, let's say, if you were speaking to a younger artist who was trying to figure out their way in this industry,
Mm-hmm.
what would you tell them?
Honestly, everything that you attract into your life is always just a reflection of you. So you put your best foot forward and you love yourself fully, you're gonna always attract those type of experiences. And if you ever encounter an experience where it does not align with what you want or who you believe in or how you feel about yourself, say no. Like this is your world. You only exist if I let you. And I just want all artists to really recognize that because I always hear a lot of like bash when it comes to like people entering the music industry and like how scary it can be and like even me becoming aware that like I've been in the industry now for maybe like a year or so and like of course there's so many other steps I have to take but like like growing up, it's so much negative like stigma about the industry. Like there was so much negativity I heard. Like my mom's being like, "Oh, you gotta watch out. You can't go to a shoot because somebody might try to do something to you." Like it was just so much fear around like following my dreams that I think that held me back for so long. And it's like, just do it. Some people are giving you all the reasons why they're not gonna do it. And it's because they were never gonna do it. It's not for them.
And it didn't work out for them either.
Right.
Listen,
Nothing has ever happened to me before, and you're gonna be good. Just believe in yourself.
shout outs.
Right. Oh, who I'm shouting out?
Of course, please.
Shout out to my grandpa. I love you, Steve. He with me right now. Shout out to Naya. I love my girl. And like literally just shout out to everybody who supported me on my journey so far. Like that's all I could think. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you to God. God first always. And thank you to my mom, for real, for allowing me to be here, incarnated in this life. Period.
Got to make sure you definitely shout out moms.
Yeah.
Without question, for sure. Listen, man. You are a bright energy.
Mm-hmm.
You're more than welcome to come back on the set. I am a fan. Thank you for being able to come here. This is an honor.
Yeah.
I know that you are going to be doing a lot of phenomenal things. And I'm not gonna say think about the little people because I'm doing big shit also. You hear me? So I'm glad to be with you in this journey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, of growth and hearing the music, and don't stop.
Never.
And keep the pressure on them every chance you get.
Always.
Listen, man, thank you for being here. Guys, make sure that you check out the music, stream anything that she got going on. She got a lot of things coming down the pipeline. Be on the lookout. Sage is here. She's not going nowhere. So, get in your phones. She's on all digital platforms.
Yes, all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
If you want to check out my album, it's called Hidden Gem. Search up Hidden Gem Sage. My last release was called Floating. If you search up any one of my songs and you just put up Sage, it should pop up.
Hidden Gems, is that GEMZ or GEMS?
It's just Gem. No S,
Oh,
no
it's
Z.
just Hidden Gem.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said Hidden
Just
Gems.
one. No.
It's just one gem.
Yeah,
her.
I was the hidden gem, not no more. Yeah.
Before you go, you're familiar with Aaliyah?
Of course.
Okay. Who your favorite rappers? You got some favorite rappers?
Favorite rappers? I love Juice WRLD. I love Trippy. I love like that melodic type of rap for real.
Okay.
I like drill too. Like I like my hood rappers for real. Pop Smoke was definitely one of my
You
favorites.
like Bad Boys, huh?
Yeah,
she like Bad Boys.
I used to have a thing.
Okay.
Me now. I don't know.
Who's your little eye candy? Who you be looking at in this industry?
In the industry, like who's
There's gotta be
cute?
somebody you look at. Michael B. Jordan.
See, I was just telling her this about the other day.
Shout out
Maybe
to
I
Michael
do
B.
like Bad Boys.
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Real. Who do I be looking at in the industry who I think is fine? I don't know. I think like the other smaller artists that I know that are like coming up with me, they be fine. I can't lie.
Yeah. I'm
fine.
saying, don't look at like the older folks like the Chris Browns of the world, yeah?
He cool. I'm like everybody else that I feel like I probably used to think was fine. That like they like getting old now. They like got kids. They like. I was just telling Naya Dusty Locane. I always thought he was fine. That he a.
Oh my God. Listen,
But yeah. Who else though? I don't know. Kehlani fine.
you see, she has a type. She definitely has a type. All right, listen, man. We're live on set. What she got going on, man, as far as with the music and everything's going on, make sure you go out there and support. Thank you for coming up on the set.
Thank you for having me.
And maybe we get Naya on here eventually too, huh? What you think, huh?
Yeah, I think she's ready. She's ready.
Think so?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Naya, ready? You say ready? You know what I'm saying? Say ready, don't be ready, you heard me?
Stay ready. Don't get ready.
We're live on set, guys. You know what? Stand for something, fall for anything. You know what I mean? If you don't got something that you're focusing on for yourself, damn. Feel for you guys.
Yes, I
Find something.
Pick up anything.
Anything. Truly.
A book.
It's definitely a book. And the pen to go along with it, you can write in it. Journalize.
Yes.
Sister. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we out. Until the next time.